My name is Benji Hughes, and one of the jobs that I've done over the years is being a house painter. Today, I'm going to paint a wall in this recording studio. I'm not going to do this alone. I have a friend of mine that's going to help me out here, is Douglas.
Hey, Benji, thanks for coming and helping us paint this wall. So the producer who owns the studio, the job he gave us was to paint this wall. What's the first thing we got to do?
Well, the first thing we're going to have to do is move this couch, and I guess it's time to just move this couch.
All right, let's do it. Were you painting at the point in your life when you decided that you wanted to make music professionally?
I think every kid that starts playing the guitar wants to make music professionally from the minute that it's like, hey, what could I do? I think I'll just jam.
I'm swimming in your parking lot. I'm singing in a camp on your lawn.
So I think everybody that plays music would love to do it professionally, and so I guess the answer to that is yes.
You live in Charlotte, North Carolina, but you recorded all of the album in Los Angeles. How much of the album was actually written in LA?
Oh, a lot of it. I wrote most of it with the guy that produced the record, Keepus Chanchia, so I wrote a lot out here. Some old paint on here, man. I think there's something to painting without tape. I'm not making fun of you, man.
Well, would you say that's an analogy for life? Painting without tape?
I guess. I mean, I would never think of stuff like that, like making analogies for life and stuff.
But I find that hard to believe. Your record has just all kinds of really cool lyrics. You make reference to going to Flaming Lips concerts. You have a name of a song is called The Mummy.
The committee, they asked me to be the one to pick the band to play the prom. I said I want a Frankenstein. They said that Frankenstein was not a band. Could you get Dracula, whatever you do? Don't get the mummy. Don't get the mummy when the mummy gets drunk. He unravels. Don't get the mummy when
The name of the album is A Love Extreme. That is a play off of...
A Love Supreme is one of the greatest recordings of all time. I certainly love that, and was kind of goofing off with a buddy of mine. A Love Extreme just kind of popped out, and I thought it was very funny.
The album is 2 discs. How did you decide which songs would go on which disc? Was there a theme to each disc?
There is a theme, but it's not something that's, you know, so easy to explain. I think it's for the listener to decide. If they can figure it out, that's great. And it's just supposed to be enjoyable to listen to.
Tell me about the song A Girl in the Tower with the music video.
My friend Manny Marquez directed it, and a lot of great people worked on it.
coming for you, ready or not. Nothing's gonna stop my sword from swinging through anyone between me and you. Coming for the girl in the tower.
You know, one of the things that I haven't seen you play live yet, but I've watched you on the web in some live performances, and you really let it all hang out. Do you have any influences as far as your live performance goes?
Well, yeah, I mean, the 80s were jamming because, you know, it's not just because I grew up in the 80s, it's also because you turn on the radio, you got Dire Straits, Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, Prince, Michael Jackson. It's different freaky kind of jams. It wasn't just like one type of song. I certainly will just say the 90s are pretty much just Rico. Lame. Was the wall done?
I think we're done with the wall. You got it all covered. So now what? We just let it dry, right?
Let it dry, clean up a bit, have some beers. Not necessarily in that order. Good job.